Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Deja Vu, and I am bringing you set 4 now from Air Force Ace vs Samsung Khan. This is the Shinhan Bank Pro League 0809, round 4, week 5. We are on to set 4 on Neo Medusa. It's going to be Casey for Air Force Ace versus Firebathero for Samsung Khan. As of this point, Air Force Ace has 2 wins to 1 for Khan, as Oversky beat Odin and Anytime beat Great. In the first set, Stork beat Yellow to give Samsung Khan their only win, but now all the pressure is going to fall onto Firebathero. He really needs to get a win here for his team in order to send this to the ace match on Heartbreak Ridge, and I don't know if he's going to be able to do it. He is traditionally a very good player, and traditionally he's very, very good in his TVT. Historically, he's 61.5% in his TVT overall, but so far this Pro League season, he's only been 2-4, and he's got random losses in the last couple months to just random players. Like in the GOM, he lost twice to this guy named Index, and it's just like it's just not what we've come to expect from Firebathero. And the game's going to start here, and I'll let you get the start positions. It's going to be Firebathero at the top left at the 10 o'clock position, and then it is going to be Casey, aka Adamos, as he for some reason seems to like this name Adamos, at the 6 o'clock. In orange, Casey in orange, Firebathero in yellow. And Casey's an okay player. He's I think he's only like 48% overall. Yeah, 48% overall, about the same for his versus Terran. And he is an OSL champion, but I think he's been pretty average for a long time. I don't think he's anything great. Even when he was winning, I never thought that he was all that impressive. Although he's been doing pretty well this round so far in the Pro League. Then again, most of the Ace team has. He's particularly is 3-1 so far in his first 4 games, beating Washington, Firefist, and Roro, and losing to Up Magic. But yeah, so those are some pretty solid wins, particularly against Washington and suchness. And we'll see what he comes up with here. If either of them decide to go with any sort of a creative build, we're going to see Casey go for a wall. No, that's going to be Firebathero going for a wall. And Firebathero is yellow. Got to remember that. Firebathero is going to go for the wall in here with his supply depot, and Casey is just going to throw a supply depot right by his command center and leave it there. And I don't think this is really going to make too big of a difference between the wall-in versus the no-wall-in. The one advantage that Firebathero will have with the wall-in is that he will be able to stop Casey from getting any sort of a scout in. But normally that doesn't really matter, because you know normal TVT is going to be pretty standard with I expect a barracks coming up next for both players, and then a refinery, and then it'll be a factory. And once the factory comes down and a vulture is produced, that that SCV is not going to survive for very long. Anyways, the scouting is probably not going to do anything too special. And yeah, there's the barracks going down to complete the wall-in for the Firebathero. And the refineries, as expected. This is going to be standard, very, very standard. Standard TVT is so boring at the beginning. Honestly, you could just fall asleep. I'm just like, I know exactly what's going to happen, because neither player went for any sort of a cheese, and Terrans build up really, really slowly. So, yeah, this is going to go straight into the mid-game, no Marines or anything being produced. We'll have to see if either player decides to go for any sort of a starport build, or if it's just going to be straight to vultures and tanks. And that'll really be the first big decision that's made in this game here. And now we're going to have Casey go out for a scout, and he's going to be thwarted completely and utterly by the block. And if Firebathero has a Marine produced, then that SCV will be completely forced away. But either way, it shouldn't make too big of a difference. Yeah, so here, okay, yeah, Firebathero is producing Marine, and Casey's going to see that he can't get through at all. He's going to be ushered away by that Marine. Actually, there is a gap there. The Marine just went through a gap. I wonder if a SCV actually might be able to go through that gap. And a second Marine is being produced for Firebathero, and the factory going up for Casey as well, as expected. And yeah, it just looks like Firebathero is coming down now. He's going to get the scout in. I don't know if he's going to be thwarted or not. Casey leaving an SCV at the top right there, kind of in the middle of the map, just sort of chilling and doing nothing. I wonder if it's going to be trying to build something proxy-like. Then there's a Marine for Firebathero that's kind of close to it, but it's not moving either. Now it's moving. That's very odd to see the pro gamers have units at the beginning of the game here not moving. And that is a second factory going down for Casey, so he's going to be going for a 2-fact build here. And we'll see what Firebathero decides to do. Because he went for the wall, and I'm going to think that he'll be going for some sort of a faster expansion. At least that's what I would assume. We'll see if that ends up being true or not. Nope, he's going for a starport. He is going for a starport, so he's going to go for some quick tech here. and probably this will be some wraiths, and we'll see what he decides to do with how effective he is with the wraiths here. And Vulture has been produced along with the Marines, and the Marines were able to usher away that SCV and take it down. And now the slow Vulture and the Marines are going to move out together and move towards Casey's base and see what they can do. But Casey should be well prepared. He has the first factory with the machine shop already. The machine shop spinning, and so that probably is going to be Vultures. I would think it might be for a tank, but I'm going to assume that that's going to be for Vultures. And the second factory just finished and is also producing units as well. The starport is throwing up a control tower, and I'm assuming that's the second starport. No, that's going to be an academy. So he's going to go. See what this is. We'll see what it is. One starport with Wraith and control tower, and an academy going up. And now we're going to see a little fight here in the front. 2 Vultures and 3 Marines, and they take down for Firebathero, take down all the Marines for Casey. So Casey's left with his 2 Vultures and the reinforcing Vulture. So he's up to 3 Vultures, but he does have SCVs to try and repair here. And but more Vultures are being produced by Casey. I don't think this is going to be very effective for Firebathero at all, unless he can get up. Okay, he is going to go up onto the ridge here, and he might be able to take advantage of the mischance here and maybe get a bonus kill or 2. We'll see. And yeah, he does actually take down 2 Vultures. So economically, he did okay there. Killed 2 Vultures and lost his 2 Vultures, and killed about as many Marines as he lost. So that was about an equal draw there. No one really getting any sort of advantage. And the barracks for Casey that was lifted off a long time ago is finally floating into Firebathero's base. So he's going to see the cloak wraith build starting. He's going to see that. He's going to know it's coming, so he should be adequately prepared with yeah, there's the academy, and was that an armory? They clicked really fast. I think that might have been an armory too, so he might be going for Goliath and upgrades, and also for the scanner with the academy, so he should be good. And Wraith coming in now, and even though the academy isn't up yet, it'll be a little while before he has scan. That Wraith, once a singular Wraith is going to do so little damage for so long that he should be okay, as long as he doesn't. That Wraith is going to try and take down that SCV that's building the academy, and he's going to force it to maybe stop at least. Yeah, he did kill it, but now he's just going to send another SCV to start building it. And Casey probably will lose 1 or 2 SCVs here, but it's really not going to be that big of a deal. He's not. It shouldn't be enough that he should throw him off his game from totally, and he